Alright guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I got a toolbox video coming to you here, and this one's a little different than the rest of them. This toolbox comes after you've already made some money on a good night, right? And this is after you've made your goal, and you maybe your goal for the night. Let's put 500 out there. Maybe you started with 500, and you made 500 more, all right? So you're thinking, okay, I made plenty of money. I can play a little bigger, right? So this toolbox strategy is called the Go For It, right? The Go For It strategy, toolbox strategy video tool in your box, right? You want to make sure you got profit, right? You want to make sure you're a winner. What's up? So you want to make sure you're a winner, absolutely a winner, without a doubt. So you know you start with 500, right? So take 200 over here, put it with your 5, right? Get that out of there, right? Put that in your pocket, color it up, whatever, turn it into a purple chip, whatever you think you should do there. At that point, now you're playing with $300, okay? So $300 can turn, let's get some change, all right? And I'm not joking, guys, go for it, all right? If you're gonna do this, this tool is by far the most effective tool in the box to make large profits. Oops. Alright, so this is, now they may not let you do this, you may have to keep some money back for VIG. That's fine, you know, whatever you got to do there. We're not going to worry about the VIG. Spread your money across there. You know, if you don't want to go that big and you want to play the horn or something, put 10 bucks over here on the horn, whatever the case may be, right? But if you're going to go for this like this, right? This is what this tool does, okay? You had a good night, secure some profit, put some profit in your pocket. Don't leave it all in your rack, because you'll end up putting it out there. It happens to me. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of other people. But secure that profit and go for it, okay? But when you go for it, decide on something, okay? Decide on your go for it, okay? So you're already up the 200 bucks, right? Say, okay, I'm gonna put this other 300 out there, and I'm gonna go 3 hits and down. I'm gonna go 2 hits and down. I'm gonna press down, whatever the case may be, all right? So what I'm gonna do on my go for it, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna go 3 hits and down. If it makes it, then I'm gonna wait till the end of the shooter. I'm gonna try it again, all right? And that's my go for it, all right? So here we go. See what happens. And I would be working on this, guys. You already secured the 200 profit, and that's where you got to have kind of no conscience for this. You got to kind of have zero conscience if you're going to play this, because if you roll 7 right here, you know, you only made 200 bucks. You left 3 more on the table, or whatever that is, you know, 300 more. So you got to have no conscience to do this, and it took me a while to figure this out. So what happens, this has happened to me before, where I roll a 7 right here, and I put my other money back on the table because it tilted me, all right? So you got to be ready for that. All right, so let's see what happens. And we got an 8, all right? So it's a $70 8. All right, like I said, I'm just 3 hits and down. I don't press it. I just rack it up. I'm trying to make my night from a good night to a great night. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, that's my goal. And we have a 6, right? So it's $70 6. And an 11. We just need one more hit, then we're going to turn them off. And we have an 8 again. All right, point made 8. $70 winner. So now our go for it has turned into being serious. All right, we're off on these numbers now. All right, no matter what happens, we're going to wake this shooter out.
Guys, I blew this up.
Awesome. So no matter what happens, guys, we're going to wake this shooter out.
Balloon, I'll blow it up.
We're collecting profit, 3 hits and down. That's our go for it, and we're sticking with it. Discipline. You made a bunch of money. You're trying to make a bunch more. We're just going to stick with it. We're waiting on the next shooter. All right, there's a 10. Point's going to move to 10. We're off. We're waiting on a 7. Oh, another winner. And a 7. So we only lost out on 2 winners, which is bad. It sucks, but you know we didn't lose that 300. All right. So here we go. New shooter. We're going to be working again. 3 hits and down. And we got aces. And we got a 5. All right. So that's a $70 5. We drop a nickel here and get 75. All right. Next one. That's 1 hit. 8. 6, 2, 8. Again, 75. We're going to drop a nickel. We're looking for 1 more hit. In the 4, all right. That's an $80 4 minus a VIG. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to collect 75. That way the VIG will be paid in there. All right, we're going off. All right, I don't remember what the point is, so let's just call it 8. All right, so we're going off. We're waiting on the 7. There's a 4. And a 6. So of course we're going to roll some more winners, right? Again, this is part of that discipline. I know. Look at all these winners. You're going for it, but you're going for it under control. You don't want to just like willy-nilly it. All right. I know we've hit a bunch of winners here, but look at your rack. I mean, you're up a bunch more money again. All right. Just stick it out. There's a point. We'll say that's the point. Stick it out. We're waiting for a 7. We want to see a 7, guys. All right, there's our 7. Okay, we didn't lose nothing. We missed out on some winners, but we didn't lose nothing. All right, so here we go. We're back on. We're back on and working, and we're going to try to get through this 3 more hits. And we got a 12. 12's not going to do nothing for us. And a 6. $70 6. 4, 2. Drop 5. $15 winner. I mean $75 winner. Here we go. And a 5. All right, so it's again drop 5, get 75. One more time. All right, we got it. Drop 5 for 75. Okay. Again, we're off. Look at, we're being controlled. We're going for it, but we're being under control. All right, we're waiting for a 7. There it is. Okay, we haven't lost a thing, guys. I know we've had a bunch of other winners in there, but if we would have been losing $300 at a time, them would have been break-evens or even losses probably. All right, so now, you know, reevaluate. If it's going this good, guys, reevaluate. Like, okay, we made $500 more already, you know. There's $500 more here. Maybe say, okay, we're going to take and we're going to put 200 of it in the old pocket here. And we're going to play this, all right? We're going to go up even bigger. All right, this, remember, we're still going for it. We haven't quit going for it. We're just adding profit. All right, there's 4 left. So what we're going to do, take them up. Then we're at 100. There's 4 left. We're going to make them 100. And maybe this time we play a $50 horn, you know, horn hi-yo or something. All right, rack this, do whatever you want to do with that. All right, here we go. We're working. And we got a 5. Okay, so we did lose our horn.
Will this up after your video?
Yeah. But we're going to win 140, guys. Rack it. Remember, we're going back to 3 hits and down. That's still our story. And we got a 3. Needed that last time. And we got a 9. All right, so there's $140. One, 2. We're looking for that 3rd hit, and we're gonna get out of there. And we got a 9 again. Turn our bets off. We're waiting on a 7. There's an 8. An 8. An 8. 3 8s in a row. And a 3. And a 6. Oh, these have been a bunch of winners, guys. Remember, discipline, discipline, discipline. You're playing 3 hits and down. You've already jacked these bets up. You're on a good night. Don't ruin a good night by getting greedy. Right? There's a 9, and you're watching this long roll go by. You know what? Most likely, this long roll is saving the other players at the table from having a losing night. You're already so far ahead. There's our 7. That it doesn't matter for you to be off. You've already made a bunch of money. If you're in this situation where you're in the go for it mode, you've already made plenty of money, met your goal, maybe twice over, and we're on our way out. All right? Remember, we're at $700. Maybe I'm wrong. We're at $900, right? Yeah, $900. We started with $500, and we've pocketed $200 twice. All right? So we're at $900, guys. All right? So if we lose all this, we lose it all. We still go home with $400 up. So what we're trying to do now is we're just trying to make this into an amazing night. All right, so we're back working. We're going for it again. Oh. Here we go. And we have a 12. 6, 6, 12. And a 10. All right. Awesome. For $5, you're going to get 200. It's an amazing situation. That's 1 hit. And a 9. All right, so there's 140. Oops. 2 hits. And a 9. All right, 3 hits. I'll do it right now. Come here. All right, we're going off.
Tie it too.
All right, guys, hold on. I got to blow my son a balloon up.
Tie it too.
All right. So we got our 3 hits. We're off. We're waiting on the 7. How many minutes is this? It's only 13. No, 7's bad here, but not for us because we're off. There's the 8. We're still looking for us a 7. We don't see a 7. Oh, there's in the rack. And we have a 7. 6, 1. All right. Everybody's disappointed at the table. All our chips stay. All right. Again, reevaluate. Look how much you're up. You just made a bunch more. All right. Let's put some more back. All right. So let's say we're going to put 300 in the pocket. All right. We're going to change some of this out. We're going to go for some bigger money. This is the go for it, right? I know this isn't a common situation. A lot of people don't end up here, it seems like. But when you do, this is one way to take advantage of it. This is one way to say, you know what? We're going to go all the way to the end. See what happens. 6 and 8. Go to 180 here. Maybe bump all these up to 200. All right, here we go. We're still in the go for it. Waiting for a shooter. We're on these come-outs. We're trying to make big money, guys. 6, all right. It's going to pay $210. Right? We're getting into the point now where It's getting serious. One hit. We're looking for 3 of them. Oh, we finally got knocked off, all right? The box man is actually happy now. All right? You've pressed, because you were playing so consistent that you built your bets way up. They were getting, I'm telling you, they were getting fidgety. If it would have went a couple more times, you were getting to the point where, man, you were really killing it. All right, so when this happens, when you're in the go for it, and you finally get knocked off, that's it. Quit right there. You're done. All right, remember, you were already so far ahead. Take whatever little more you got. All right, rack it up, color it up. You're going to leave. So let's see what we ended up. 1,500, 1,530 off of 500. All right, because when we did get up, we went on and we let them hang, and we said, you know what, we're going to go for it. And we're going to make an attempt to really make this a good night. But we did it under control. We didn't just say, okay, we're going to power press, and then 7 rolls the 4th roll, and you never got nothing. All you did was lose that profit. We went 3 hits and off, no matter what happened. 3 hits and off, and we were done with that shooter completely. All right? And when you do that, you're allowing yourself the ability to stay on the nice side of the 7 probability, right? When you stay under control, but you're going for it. So you're gaining because you're playing so much bigger than you normally do. Anyways, this, I just want to show this as a toolbox, and I know I showed it toward the end because you shouldn't do this unless you've already had a pretty good night. You should, you should want to make a good night a great night, as opposed to just met your goal night into a great night. If you just met your goal, go home. Just go home. I mean, you met your goal, go. If you just came in a little under your goal, go home. Save that money. On the nights that you had an extra $300 in a roll, that's when you go for it. All right, you met your goal plus $300. The roll went good. That's when you take that 300 and you're like, you know what? I already met my goal. I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to make it big. And that's the key to building your bankroll after you've already established your determination to be a profitable craps player, and established the way you're going to go about it by your strategies, by what you do at the table, by how you're going to bet, how much you're going to bet, your bankroll size per session. Once you've established all that, then you start opening up into, how do I really make money? Right? How do I really push this and make bigger money? And you don't got to do it every time. You just got to pick your spots. When you have a good night, make it a great night. When you have an okay night, just go home. And that's part of the discipline. It's part of learning the discipline. And I mean, it goes into with having an understanding of your bankroll and not going on tilt. Because I could have easily rolled a 7 the first roll, and that'd have been it. I would have made whatever my goal was there, whatever little more money I made, and I would have been happy with it. And that's the thing. That's the other thing, is this go for it thing. If you're going to be a player that does that, you can't be mad when it goes wrong. You can't get upset and go on tilt. If you're going to do that, just keep the extra profit. If you're going to take it hard like that, don't do it. Just take the extra profit, and don't try to be a go for it. Don't try to go for it, because you don't want to be that. You don't want to have that feeling, because any shades of doubt, anything it's anti-confidence is going to hurt you at the craps table. You want to be confident at the craps table. You want to be confident in what you're doing is going to work, and is going to work in a profitable manner. And that's serious. That's how you win significant amounts. All right? I know people talk about they had this amazing 80 roll and won $20,000. Well, how many 80 rolls have you saw? There's not very many. It doesn't happen very long. Very few times will you see that, right? You'll see some 40s and stuff like that on an occasion, and you'll see some 30s and a lot of 20s, and of course a lot in the teens. But them huge rolls that turn $1,000 players into $70,000, and stuff. That's so rare, man. You guys, them are so rare that I don't even look for them. I don't even consider them part of what I'm trying to do. I don't, to be honest, I don't care if I ever see one, because I'm going to win by my style, by the way I play, by the things I've established for myself, by my discipline, by my money management. That's how I'm going to win. And I'm going to win if the rolls go 4 rolls all night long. Or I'm going to win if they go 25 rolls and then 3 rolls and then 6 rolls and then 13 rolls. I'm going to win no matter how it lands. Now, if I'm just lucky enough to be around for an 80 roll, yeah, I'm going to have a good night. I'm going to have a big night, because of course I'm going to get money off of it. But back to what this toolbox is all about. This toolbox is all about the go for it, and but it's controlled. It's just not just, hey, stick them out there and whatever happens happens. You know, go for it, controlled. Yes, play bigger, but play 3 hits and down. You know, play and make sure you secure profit before you do it. Only go for it with stuff that is pure profit past the goal, past your goal. That's how you go for it. And that's what turns the good nights into great nights, and maybe the great nights into amazing nights, you know, into epic nights, you know. That's the kind of stuff. It's not being there for a lucky 80 roll, guys. Anyways, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I hope you guys like this video, and I appreciate everything, and I hope you guys like the smash cake that Jameson handled this afternoon. It's his first birthday, so, you know, he's growing up. I've already taught him how to roll the dice, so he's already kicking my butt. Anyways, you guys have a good day.